Welcome back to the channel, guys. And yes, guys, this is no ordinary Mercedes SL. This is of course a proper R129 or the 4th gen Mercedes SL, one of the most timeless looks to ever be created, and of course the last ever to be created by AMG right before they were completely bought out by Mercedes. But this is no ordinary Mercedes or an ordinary SL at that, because this is a 1 of 50 Mercedes SL73, and the 73 means that this has the M120 derived 7.3 liter naturally aspirated V12 at the front, i.e. the same engine that was used in the legendary Pagani Zonda. Wow, a proper big boy Benz at that. No replacement for displacement, that's what I say. And only 2 right-hand drive configurations were ever made. And this is one of the 2 right-hand drive configurations, as you guys can see. And this example has in fact gone up for auction. Right now it is going up till the 15th of January. I'll link it in the description down below. It is being auctioned off by Collecting Cars, a proper 1 of 50 unicorn and so on. And of course a hardtop convertible. And in fact both of the right-hand drive configuration SL73s were owned by none other than the royal family of Brunei. And well, that means that this was owned by the royal family of Brunei. This actually left the factory as an SL600, came back for the SL73 conversion in the hands of the royal family of Brunei, completely got a makeover, obviously notably the goddamn 7.3 liter V12. It also got a couple more mods such as an upgraded suspension, a modified gearbox. This in fact has a 5-speed automatic transmission, not the best in the world comparatively to a 6-speed manual or a paddle shift gearbox, but nevertheless with a 7.3 liter NA V12 up front, no one's gonna say no. So coming back to it, and of course it also got a completely revised suspension, as I said, a modified gearbox, and it also got a couple more cosmetic features such as a spoiler at the back, a spoiler if you will call it. It just looks like it's a small ducktail, but nevertheless it refines the look a lot. And of course a carbon fiber engine cover, an AMG steering wheel, and an AMG speedometer that goes all the way up to 300 kilometers an hour, carbon fiber door sills as well, and of course those beautiful 5-spoke alloy monoblock wheels. Wow, a proper refinement in its own. But sadly, when this was bought by the new owner, it wasn't in the best condition. So he had it completely recommissioned in 2017, completely built from the ground up. He has completely restored it exterior and interior wise, and now it is a beautiful, immaculate R129 SL73. It's got complete black on black spec, as you guys can see, a proper stealth ninja spec if you will. But it packs a 7.3 liter NA V12 up front, and of course it's got a black leather interior, as you guys can see, really clean with walnut inlays, really classy. And of course those silver wheels just pop out more than anything else, not to mention that 7.3 liter NA V12. Obviously that 5-speed automatic transmission isn't the best in the world, but an NA V12 you can't go wrong. And of course a hardtop convertible, you can hear that V12 per as much as you want. A proper big boy Benz. And of course this thing being the R129, from the R107 to the R129, was one of the best generational changes I've ever seen in the automotive industry. I mean, in terms of design, in terms of engineering, this thing was a masterpiece. And the fact that you could get a race car derived V12 in a road car was a literal godsend on its own, and only 50 being made makes it all the more better. And of course this thing only has 3027 kilometers on the odometer, so this thing is basically a low mileage example in immaculate condition up for grabs. I mean, let's see how much this goes for, because I am very keen to see how much this will go for. The fact that you're getting the Zonda engine in a Grand Tourer, guys, is something that I would never have thought of. And the fact that this was literally owned by the royal family of Brunei, I mean, there is a literal commemoration plaque on the engine cover where there is literally supposed to be a plaque for the guy who built your engine. Wow, I would not want to be the guy who built the engine of this specific SL73, but nevertheless a plaque is there on the engine cover, as I said, literally commemorating the fact that this was built for the royal family of Brunei. So this thing being a 1 of 2 right-hand drive ones makes it all the more better. And of course this thing puts out 518 brake horsepower and it generates 553 foot-pounds of torque. Not a lot, right? But when you convert it to Newton meters, this thing puts out 750 Newton meters. So this thing, when you literally just give it the beans, it goes. Well, what do you guys think? I mean, a proper big boy Benz, only 3027 kilometers on the odo, 7.3 liter NA V12, rear wheel drive. Well, that 5-speed automatic transmission isn't the best in the world. This is still a proper big boy Benz. Definitely one of the top 5 Benzes to ever be created, alongside the likes of the CLK GTR, the 300SL Gullwing, and of course a couple more. But nevertheless, guys, what do you think? This thing is a proper wunderbar masterpiece. What do you guys think? How much do you think this will go for? Let me know in the comments below. No replacement for displacement, that's what I say. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Remember to hit that sub button and click the bell to ensure that you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See ya.